So let's add a function that is going to remove the appointment. So let me create a new function. Make sure that you add this function right after the display appointments. You can see here is where it closes the function. So let me add function remove appointment. And we're going to pass an event because this is going to be a button that we are going to create. And once you click, it's going to perform an event. So we're going to add something like console.log. Click it. So in order to make this, we're going to scroll to the top. And right here where we are adding this appointment HTML, we're going to create a new element. So let me add something like remove button. And we're going to add a const. It's going to be remove btn. It's going to be equals to document.create element. And we're going to create a button. Then we're going to use remove button, remove btn, and we're going to add some classes. So we're going to add class list.add, and we're going to add btn. This is a bootstrap class, and btn danger. This is going to create a button that is red, color red. And then we're going to add the HTML that is going to be inside the button. So let me add remove btn. Inner HTML is going to be equals to an span with the class area hidden. So this is going to be a bootstrap element. So let me add an X, close the span, and right after let me add remove. Then we're gonna inject this into the HTML. So let me add this into the HTML. You can see we have this code. So let me add a space. And right here we have appointment HTML. We're gonna add append child. We're gonna add the remove btn. And then this appointment HTML is going to be added to the appointments. So you can save this and reload, and now you can see we have the remove button. So next we need to find a way to attach this function into this new button. And the easiest way when you are doing something like this is going to be by adding a remove btn, then on click, and then you pass the name of the function, like this. So save everything, and once we click, you can see it's going to display into the console click. So let me reload this, open the console, click here on console, and click here on remove, and you can see we have click. So in order to make this well able to remove everything, we're gonna inspect this right here, and you can see, if you remember, I added this custom attribute data appointment, and you can see we have 1, 2, and 3. This is going to be a value that is unique. And we need to find a way when you click here that we grab this value. And by the way, this value is added right here. That appointment ID, we're passing this key. So let me scroll to the bottom. And right here, I'm going to console.log the e.target. So let me add target right here, save everything and reload. Open the console, click here on remove. And now you can see this is going to be the target. The target is going to be the current button that we are clicking. So let me add a parent element. We're gonna do some traversing, parent element, and click here again. And now you can see we have access to the wall li element. So from here we can add something like get attribute, and we can pass the attribute that we want to retrieve. In this case, it's going to be this data appointment. So let me copy this from the top. We already have this. So let me copy this, paste this right here. Save everything again, and now you can click in this one. You can see it's going to be 1, 2, and 3. So you can see this is in color black. That means that this is a string, so we need to retrieve this with a number. So let me add the following. So let me make some space right here. Let me add number at the beginning and cut this. Let me add the closing parentheses right here. So save everything again, click here on remove, and now you can see we have this in blue color. That means that this is an integer. So let me open the code again and let me cut everything. We're gonna remove the console log, and I'm gonna create a new, let me add a new variable that is going to be called appointment ID, and this is going to be equals to all this code. So with this, we're grabbing the ID. In the next video, we're gonna query the database to remove the item from the IndexedDB database.